Alright, I don't want to keep him back there for too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring him out. You guys, let's all throw our hands together and welcome Michael Rooker.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. I hear you're a walker, so we use the handheld here. No pun intended.
Yeah.
So, I do have to ask, do you have a zombie plan?
No.
What? You don't have a zombie plan?
No, I don't have no zombie
You
plan.
don't have a bug out bag or anything?
No, I don't need one. I'll take yours.
Yo, you're gonna take my bug out bag. Okay. I see how that goes. Did you take anything?
Yeah, I don't think I would need being afraid of zombies. You're probably gonna have to be afraid of the living with their inability to put together a proper bug out bag. And I'll be looking for people who have really good ones.
Like yours looks good. I'm gonna take
The bug out bag is really cool. Wow, let me have it.
I'm gonna steal it.
They're like guys who go around taking candy. You know, the little candy bags during trick or treat.
You're gonna take candy from a kid?
They took them from me. When I was a kid, I first moved to Chicago. You know, we're out trick or treating, and I got my bag, and I'm walking, and the big kids run by. They don't even take them. They just run back and go. They smack them out of your hand, and they'll break, and it goes everywhere.
What were you dressed
You're
as?
like, and you start crying.
What were you dressed up as for Halloween that year?
Me?
Yeah. You just went as you?
Yeah.
You were that. I'm just
I
gonna go
dressed up as a
with
little hillbilly kid, no hair, really skinny, you know, and dirty face, kind of thing.
It's a good theme.
Barefoot.
Did
Did you ever walk barefoot when you were a kid?
Everyone walked barefoot when they were a
Or
kid.
did you ever walk barefoot?
Did I ever walk that? Yes, of course I did.
Yeah. Were your feet really strong?
Were your
Could
feet
you,
really
could you
strong?
like walk on gravel and shit like that?
All kids go play on gravel and
Or could
rocks.
you walk in broken glass?
Well, I'm not gonna walk on
Could you
broken
like
glass.
walk on coals, hot coals?
Did you walk on hot coals?
No, of course not.
I mean, were there really, growing up in Alabama, were there really hot coals all over the
Of
place?
course there were. Hot coals every morning after you went, you know, when you had your stove.
Did you walk to school uphill both ways? And liked it?
Uphill both.
Uphill both ways.
That's hard to do.
I know.
Yeah, I walked to school.
It would take talent.
I walked to school.
So when you moved to Chicago, you went to drama school.
Through broken books.
Through broken books.
Yeah, what was the question?
When you were in Chicago, you went to drama school.
I did go to I went to drama school.
When you were younger, is this what you wanted to do?
No, not when I was younger.
No, I'm saying, but when you were a kid, you're like, I'm gonna be an actor.
No, I never thought that.
Well, what did you think you were gonna be?
I didn't really think about that kind of stuff.
You didn't think about it?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You didn't want to be an astronaut and go to space camp?
No, I was just wondering where the next meal was coming from when I was a little kid.
You were a little kid. You were in Chicago.
I was in Alabama first.
Well, yeah, and then Chicago.
They were in Chicago.
And you have a lot of brothers and sisters, I understand.
I got a lot of sisters.
A lot of sisters?
Yeah. I have some half brothers. Well, my brothers, yeah. Only one now. The other two have passed. But I have one left, and he's in Alabama now. And I got 5 sisters that
Are you the oldest?
3 of which don't even talk to each other anymore.
Are you the oldest?
I am the oldest, yeah.
See, you got the protective instinct.
I was daddy from age 14 on. So.
Well, I want to talk about, you have,
Oh, there's stuff you want to talk about?
yeah, there is actually, real stuff.
I thought we were talking about stuff already. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, I have something awesome I want to talk about.
Did you ever cut your foot?
All kids cut their foot when they're playing outside. I'm sure you did.
I can't take the blood.
How did you sit in the trailer to be zombie Myrtle if you can't take blood?
You guys like blood? Oh no, I hate blood. It makes me shiver and it makes me kind of like, I get weak.
So how was your transformation
I almost
then?
pass out.
You almost pass out from what?
When I see blood.
How about fake blood?
Doesn't matter, it's just the idea. That little bloody flower on your head, oh, it's almost making me weak. Oh my
You like my little bloody flower.
Pass out. Oh no.
And then Michelle,
What else are you saying?
Zombies eat brains.
Zombies eat brains.
I wore it specifically for you.
Okay,
No,
let's
that's
try
right.
it. Let's show.
Okay, show.
Is that gorgeous or what? Zombies eat brains. Other things too.
Other thing. Well, that's
Hey,
true.
lots of
Other things. No, but no, F-word campaign.
What's your question?
F-word campaign.
What?
The F-word campaign.
What about it?
That you're attached to. Let's talk about it. Anti-bullying.
I'm not that attached to it. I mean, I like it.
You like it? You've got some pictures of you, flipping the camera off for it.
That's true. I have them at my table, and I signed. I've signed one.
Only once? You're nice. Get on that.
The anti-bullying campaign, the Friends Movement, did all these photos of celebrities and rock stars and all this stuff. And it's really cool. It's still going on. They did a huge walk across country, but it's still going on. And they decided to use a negative and try to make it into a positive. So when I give the bird, every time I do that a lot, I usually have a little down here. It means like a little, you got a friend, right? It's the friend movement. That's their idea, right? So I said, well, I've been doing that for years, man. I've been doing friendship poses a lot. I said, yeah, I'm good for this. Okay, I'll do it. It's called Friendship. It is an anti-bullying campaign, and a couple of fellas started it because they were bullied when they were kids. And so they did all these interviews about people who had gotten bullied as children. And I was very unique. I think my interview was quite unique. Because I was like, I got bullied all the time. But it was a way that people just needed to feel good about themselves a lot of times, the bulliers. And so I got to the point where, you know what? I want to feel good about myself too. So I'm going to beat this sucker up. So every time I got bullied after that, from then on, I would like get bullied.
You bullied back?
No, I punch him out. Yeah. And it was really good. I tried doing only one punch because I didn't want to really hurt someone. I didn't want to punch one time and knock him out. So it was hard to do. Yeah.
So what advice do you have? Because I know we have...
Punch him out.
Punch him out. That's your advice. Punch him out.
Give him a punch.
Right, yeah, my punch him out.
Even if you lose, fight back. Even if you lose the fight, nobody likes to be punched. Even bullies hate to be punched. And so you fight back, and you may lose the fight, but you know what? You gain a little bit of respect, and they won't pick up you. They won't pick up you anymore. Usually, I lost a lot of fights, so but they never picked up me. I mean, I got in a fight, and they beat me up. I fight back, and I just go home crying and a black eye and a break nose. But the next day, the guy came up and dude. That was a tough fight. Wow, I don't get it.
Do you draw from that experience when you're preparing for roles such as like when you played Henry or when you played Merle? Because you play some pretty BA. No, but you play some pretty BA characters.
Yeah.
Where do you draw on yours?
I like being physical, and you draw from everything. As an actor, you draw from life and from your own imagination. That's where I pull up a lot of stuff from, and my imagination is pretty weird and cockeyed and a little bit sick, so I have fun with it. The other actors are sort of like, dude, where did that come from? I don't get it. You're not supposed to get it. Just react to it.
Well, and then I've heard you like to have a whole bunch of cameras all at once. You don't like to do more than one take. You want to just give it your all and...
Good gracious, I want to get the whole thing done in one take.
Not have to go
In and out before lunch? I'm a lazy guy. I'm a very lazy person, and I really don't like to work. So if I can get it done in one take, 2 takes, and be done and move on, I'm good. I'm all for that. One time I directed, and I'm not going to tell you what, because it's like, it was taken away from me, and they moved it to Bulgaria and reshot it. It was really horrible experience. the one thing I gained from that experience was, wow, directors. They really, really, really work hard. And that was not my thing.
There's too much.
I'm telling you, yeah, 7 days a week, and then you have to talk to actors. You really do have to talk to actors. I mean, they have issues, and they come up and they go, I don't get this. And, she's not really responding. Or, what's the scene about? And I'm like, dude, you read the script. Kiss her, then, she kisses you back. And then she gets the club and pounds your head in. What's the big deal? But she hits too hard.
So you were working with
those
those
actors.
actors.
I'm sorry. It was not the best drama, okay?
You've also worked across multiple mediums. I mean, you did have the directing experience, but you've done stage, you've done TV, you've done voice, you've done film. Is there a particular medium you like more than another?
I haven't done musical.
Well, you could probably make that happen if you wanted to. Who would go watch a, Zombie World musical?
You'd watch a Zombie World musical?
See, look, they all want to see it. We can make this happen.
Right on. You can add dance.
Yeah, we can get some backup dancers for you.
We don't.
Oh, you just want to dance yourself.
That's scary. Broadway. Science.
Broadway, yeah.
Dancing.
There you go.
Eating brains.
You heard it first.
I
It's
think
going to
it would
happen.
work.
You could make it work.
I always thought Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer should have been musical.
That would have been awesome.
There's some Henry fans here.
Yeah.
How many people have seen Henry anyway? How many people have seen Henry more than once? Scary, that's scary.
You won a lot of awards for Henry.
Yes, I did.
You won a lot of awards. I mean, it was brilliant.
It was, I didn't see it. I didn't see the brilliance. I just played it, and it was a nice, honest movie and simple. We brought our own lunches. It cost $150,000 to do. I saved the director's life. Did you know that story?
No, let's get into that story. I don't know that story.
The director and the writer's life. Okay, I saved them both. I had ulterior motives. The movie wasn't done yet.
I wanted that movie to be done.
Our writer was a little bit loud and boisterous one night, and he yelled at some people in this neighborhood, which is my old neighborhood, to shut up. We're filming a movie here. And they shut up. About 15 minutes later, Big Brother, along with about 11 other Big Brothers, came and joined us in the scene in the alley with the old lady with the little puppy dog. If you know the movie, you know the scene. It was just me, the lady, the puppy dog, the director, the writer, cinematographer, the sound guy, and that's it. The old lady was the toughest of the bunch.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, she was scared of that night, man. Oh, yeah. Anyway, about 14 other guys came into the alleyway and they go, who's the guy that yelled at my little sister and her friends? And nobody said anything. He didn't even say it was me. He didn't even own up to it, you know? It was like, and I'm over here going like, him, it's him. Take him first, please. And so they come back to show him and give him a lesson. So they got about within 8 7, 8 feet of us, and I say, yeah, he's our writer. Can you maybe kill him after we finish the scene? And all of a sudden I hear, Animal. Is that you? I was called Animal in high school. I don't know why. And I go, yeah, it's me. And the guy steps out, and he's my buddy from the football team. And so he said, who are these people? And I go, we're doing a movie here, dude. It's called this and this, and this is the writer and director. The loudmouth is the writer. And you can take him after we finish the scene if you want. We don't need him anymore anyway, he's already written the piece. And you go, nah, it's okay. They ended up being our security for the rest of the movies.
So you saved the writer and director and you out of the security team.
That's right, for nothing. They didn't charge us.
That's talent.
Yeah, that's free.
That's talent.
You like free. I'm sure when you have the money doing a movie, you like free. What's your question? You asking questions?
I've been asking you questions.
Oh,
Yeah. You're good.
Go ahead.
I want to know if you stole anything off the Walking Dead set.
No, I don't steal.
Did you, not steal, did you borrow anything off the Walking Dead set that maybe did not get returned?
No, I never borrow stuff.
Ever?
I never borrow stuff.
So you didn't take anything from the Walking Dead set?
No.
Not even your prosthetic arm?
No, didn't take it. I don't know who took it.
Was someone took it? It was probably that Norman Reedus character.
It wasn't me. I did not take it. I swear I didn't take it. Mom, I didn't take it.
I promise.
Stoney took it. My cousin took it.
You've portrayed a lot of really unique characters.
It looks great in the shelf.
Do you have a picture of that on your phone we can look at later?
No, there's no evidence. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Smart man over here. You've portrayed a lot of different and unique characters. Is there a character of yours that you would love to bring back to life?
No.
No?
No, I don't think I remember. It's hard. I do my, fans know my lines better than I know my lines. I do it and then it's gone.
Yeah, because you just said you like to do it once.
I like to finish it, it's done, it's over, I like to move on. So I don't remember lines, I don't remember, stuff like that. And I move on, keep everything fresh. So the next role is fresh, coming from a clean slate. And so there's no influence from the previous characters.
Now, when you were put on The Walking Dead, did you know that you were going to be
Would it have been a better conversation if I remembered stuff like that?
Not particularly, I was just curious.
Good.
Did you know you were going to come back? Yeah, did you know? Did they tell you?
I thought I was going to be doing like 3 episodes. And Frank Darabont really enjoyed the work. And after the 3rd episode, I was to cut my hand off and be done with it. And then I don't think they even saw me cut my hand off at the time. You still don't see that.
No, you don't.
But I was not to come back. That was it. And so he enjoyed the work. He said, I got to go to LA, and he went to LA, and he wrote that 4.5-minute monologue on the rooftop. That was never there either. So, people said, yeah, you're coming back. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, you're coming back. And I said, yeah, I know I'm coming back. It's my hand.
Did you get credit for that? Were you even credited on that episode?
No, they didn't get credit. Ready for what? I didn't write it.
Well, no, I mean, like, were you credited on it? It was your hand, I mean, not your real hand, but it was your arm that was laying there.
Well, did I get credit?
Yeah. Featuring
I don't know, did they have
hand.
credit? Does anybody know if they had that credit? There's got to be a geek out there that knows everything. The hand did not get credit. That's illegal, isn't it?
Right?
The hand should have gotten credit. Totally.
So what was the phone call like when you did get it, saying, we're bringing you back? Were you excited to come back to work? No, I know you didn't take the hand. You also didn't take the prosthetic. You established that. Not on your shelf at home.
Blaming me. What is this?
Were you excited to come back as well? When they brought you back? Well, no. I mean, you cut your hand off and then you disappeared. And you ended up in the governor's camp.
I really didn't disappear. I was still hanging around.
I was still there. I was in the shadows. It just didn't take me.
Merle became the boogeyman. Every time anything bad would happen on the show, the fans would think, Merle did that. That's Merle's stash. That's his bike. He's still here. He's in the background. He's spying on them from the woods. He shot that deer that shot the boy. You know? I couldn't believe some of the stories I was getting on the internet. But people wanted me to come back. They wanted Merle to come back for some amazing reason. They wanted to see this goofball, redneck, racist, sexist guy come back. And right from the start, they wanted that. And you guys wanted that. You wanted to see Merle come back. You wanted to see what? You wanted to see, I gotta tell people, I think people just wanted to see what the heck he was going to do next. Because God knows the actor didn't know what he was going to do next.
Did they let you have any like creative input on Merle, the writers?
Well, yeah.
They did?
Well, it didn't really matter what they wrote. I said,
I just did it my way anyway.
That's not true. I followed the script religiously, along with a few additions. And subtraction.
Minor adjustment.
I take away some things, I put some things in that would be better. More colloquial, sometimes the scripts are written by Northerners and they don't have the right vernacular, they don't have the right syntax, and so I have to go in and sort of, change stuff around,
That's not how we see this thing's help.
Well, that's not how Merle would say it, and Merle's, from the South. So, yeah, that's kind of the way it went. But they had the right idea. So the idea was awesome. So I just took the idea and sort of flipped things around. Sometimes they wrote way too well. My job as an actor has been almost from day one, throughout my entire career, is to mess up their scripts. My job is to mess your script up. If you're a writer out there, I'm sorry. I mess your stuff up.
And he enjoys it.
And I like it. But I mess it up and make it real, and make it dirty, and make it mean, and make it nasty, and sweaty, and just mess it up. Wrong verb, wrong noun, wrong everything. But it makes sense in some weird way. That's what I do.
I want to move on to a James Gunn.
We're going from James Gunn. No,
go
ahead, we love James Gunn. James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's exactly right.
Writer-director Super. Writer-director there's some other things that I did with him and I don't want to tell why.
So
they're on the internet though.
You've got a good partnership going on with him. So, do you want to just go ahead and tell me everything about Guardians? That'd be great, thanks.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I actually do want to know, how long did you have to sit in makeup for?
I'm a sucker for a pretty face play. What do you want to know, baby?
How long were you in makeup for every morning?
The makeup took about 3 hours or so.
How do you entertain yourself? Do you read a book? Read a magazine?
No, I sleep.
You sleep when they're doing your makeup.
Stuff like that.
Nice. What can
They
you
had
tell
a special makeup person to hold my head up. They had the person there that would do this. Watch. Go ahead, see.
We need a Michael Rooker's sleeping assistant to come hold his head up, please, for makeup.
Every now and then I woke up and they were like this.
How many selfies do you think they gauge how excited are you to be attached to
Oh, there was like another hour and a half of dressing.
Oh, dressing.
It took about 4.5, 5 hours. I was camera ready in about 4.5, 5 hours.
But it's all
they had a
worth
dresser
it.
for me.
You had
anyone dress me.
You had someone who held your head up while you could sleep for makeup, and they gave you a dresser?
Yeah, they gave me a dresser. The Brits, they really like this idea of having dressers.
Interesting.
Yeah, and as a guy coming over for the first time, last time I had someone dress me was...
When you were a child?
Yeah, that's it.
We'll go with that answer.
That's a good one, I like that one. Stop it. That laugh, I know that laugh. Hey, you watch it. Yes.
I'm sure we have lots of questions from people in the audience.
We have questions?
I'm sure people. You guys, does anyone out here have questions? We have microphones.
You have a question? Where's your microphone?
Head on up to one of the microphones.
Is there microphones up there?
Oh yeah, we got
Start lighting up.
Yeah, start
We'll
lighting
answer
up.
some questions real quick.
We'll throw it to you guys.
And then you guys will leave this room, and you'll go directly to my table. Yes!
Because apparently he's only had sold one picture, or autographed one picture of flipping the bird, and I feel like all of us need one.
That's true!
Right? I think everyone in here needs one.
Oh, I have a new photo on the table this morning.
Nice.
Yes, it's in my bag. Hey, bring my bag out here! I want to preview this photo! Hurry up, run it up quick! Come on, move! Move! Ease up!
He loves her.
Now drop it, give me 50! Hold on a minute, no. Wait.
You have to carry the bag off stage, too. Oh. See, he's not prepared.
Look, I got it. Look at this. It's so...
Oh, look,
I
and
think
yeah,
it's
the
so-
hand is in there.
I just think it's cool. It means double love. I love you doubleness. That's wrong. Doubleness, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a word.
It worked. Doubleness, I love you doubleness.
It works.
That's okay, good. You know what I meant, right? That means I like you 2 times.
Alright, let's go over to this side first. What is your question?
So girl, go! Move!
Again, he loves you.
What's up, man? So where's our first question?
Over here.
Oh, right on.
So, personally, I know you better as Rowdy Burns from Days of Thunder. And
Yes!
going off of that, I was wondering, between doing a movie and a TV show, was there one you preferred to do, or was there one that you would be more inclined to do for...
Absolutely. You betcha. I want to do the one that pays the most money. Yeah, the more the better. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm a better actor. I just want to, clarify. On the contract, I'll have a little rider down there that says, just because you're paying me lots of money does not mean I act good.
Don't expect extra.
Yes, no extra, that's extra.
Alright, we'll throw it over to you.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Are we on?
Can you hear me?
I hear you good, man. Yeah.
Okay, so when you were playing Merle, was that one of the most dynamic characters that you saw from being a complete hard ass to actually being his brother at the very end and just kind of getting it in? Or do you think the movie role was one of your most dynamic characters that you've ever played? And then one last question, how in the hell do you guys wear long sleeve shirts in Georgia in the middle of summer? I could not do it, that is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous when ticks are eating your, you know what I mean? You're a so many ticks in Georgia. I love Georgia, but that should be the state
The
animal. Yeah, what kind of animal is that? It's got an exoskeleton, right? Does it have exoskeletons? Yeah, and you can hardly, you cannot squish these suckers.
Burn their heads off.
You gotta burn their heads off. That's ugh. What a little tick. I have a friend that put a tick in the freezer once and kept it in there for 2 years, pulled it out, unthawed it, and it was fine. Attacked her right away.
Why did she put the tick in the freezer to begin with?
It was testing. It was a scientific experiment.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. She was 12 and she just wanted to see what would happen. No. Thank you. Good question. Let me answer it. One of them questions. Merle Dixon has been an awesome role, and an awesome, great, beautiful arc. I don't think Merle ever stopped being an ass kicker. That was one of my notes to the writers when I was leaving the show. I just said, look, Merle came in the show an ass kicker. He should leave the show an ass kicker. Plain and simple. So however you write it, make sure that it happens. I'm happy. That's all. And then we had about 3 weeks of preparation, which a lot of actors don't get. Sometimes they go, oh, here's the rewritten version of the script before you go on. And it's the day of, right?
Yeah.
And you find out you're dead. This actually happened. Real. This is like on Twitter. This is really happening right now. They just killed me off. I go on in 10. That kind of thing. I had 3 weeks at least. I mean, 10 minutes? That was long. That was hard. That was cold.
Was it a horrible 3 weeks though? Because you're like, oh, in 3 weeks I
It was
died.
awesome 3 weeks. It was like meeting with the writers, meeting with the head writer. We would collaborate, we would work together, rewriting, fixing, tweaking. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was like actually being a producer, but without making money.
I think we all in here kind of shedded a tear when your character
One
died.
tear. How many did you shed?
Just one.
Just one.
A single.
It took a week. It rolling down your face. 1 tear rolling. No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. It's a world tear. It's almost gonna go. It's like I got another week to go. It's gonna rip off my beard in a minute. That's good, man. You should be an actor. I tell you, if you can control your tear for 1 whole week, that's acting.
That would be super tough.
I can cry. Yeah, I cry easy. I can cry so good. I can control my cry. That I can cry for a month without stopping, and only 1 tear would flow. That's amazing.
You do that?
Yeah, I don't like
They
crying.
didn't teach you that in your drama school?
No, that stuff is like for the birds.
All right, we'll take it over here.
Go ahead. Where are we going to take it down? I know I only answered 1 question. I don't even think I answered the first question. I'm mad.
You just gotta.
This is terrible.
But
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question
See,
absolutely first off.
Everyone's laughing. They like you.
I know, but I didn't answer the question. Go
Now he's breaking it.
ahead, ask.
Before I ask my question, for Father's Day, I was wondering if you could shout out my dad, Rick White, and his buddy Sal.
You just did. Happy Father's Day. Go ahead, what's your question? Yeah.
And my question is, from Guardians of the Galaxy, do you think your head holder will be in the credits?
That was an excellent question.
My head holder for Guardians of the Galaxy got paid off already.
He's gonna pay her under the table.
Darn.
She doesn't get credit.
I did not say that.
You implied it. Thank you. We'll take it over here.
Hey, I know you,
She got paid off.
how's it going? I know you've been in like a million things. I think one of the first things I saw you in was Mallrats, actually. Which you are. I love that we got to see your butt in that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you sick.
And
my butt was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was shiny. It was plump.
Did you have a makeup artist do your butt tapping? Did you have a makeup artist specifically for your butt tapping?
Oh, no, I just hopped in the shower and got out. I was supposed to be kind of coming out of the shower, and I just wrapped out a towel, the shower, I was under the shower curtain, but it had some odd design on it. I didn't know. Shower curtain, so I just used the towel wrapped around. And yeah, thank you.
I was wondering. Sorry.
Is that your question?
Yeah, that is.
Something about my butt?
All you wanted to do is talk about your butt.
I was wondering if you like doing comedy or drama better.
You know, that's not the only movie I showed my butt on. Keys to Tulsa. That's even better than Mallrats. Keys to Tulsa. I'm like, everybody, it's happened to everybody. When you're in the swimming pool and you pull yourself up real fast, I don't think it's happened to everybody, but I do this whole flip from the diving board. I hold on the diving board, reverse grip, and I flip myself up and over and stand up. And so in the middle of flipping myself up and over, my trunks stood down to my ankles. And I'm like, oh, in the middle of the flip, I'm like, oh no. I don't think I can continue my flip. Anyway, go ahead. What was your question?
I was wondering if you like doing comedy or drama better.
No, not that.
No, neither.
No. I don't think there's comedy or drama. I think it's all mixed together.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the way I like it. I like when in scenes where they can be the most dramatic and scariest and ugliest scenes, and yet you can say something or do something that's like a little jewel of this sardonic humor that comes around. Henry is filled with humor. See? People know. They remember. Do you hear all that laughter?
I heard all that. Yeah.
It's subtle. It's subtle. I like my humor to be subtle. I like people to realize, like 2 weeks later, they go, oh my God, that was so funny. What, honey? What's the matter? Why'd you wake me up? You know, stuff like that.
You do a great job of mixing them. Thank you.
That was a good question.
All right, we are going to put it over here. We've only got time for about 2 more questions.
Oh, we got more time. Okay, go ahead. We'll do them fast. Go ahead, ask your question.
Yo. My question is, what's your favorite hangover cure? Because I feel like...
I don't have one. I never got a hangover in my life. Next question.
Oh, man.
So, I see you in several TV shows and a couple video games. Do you like to play a bad guy or a good guy majority of the time? Or kind of like, or about the same?
It depends if you think snapping necks are good guys or bad guys, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I do a little both. I never consider any of the roles that I play good or bad. I'm very non-judgmental in that way. And I just play the role. And so if you think it's good or bad, fine. But I don't label them good or bad. Thank you for the question. Next.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming out, first of all.
Thank you, that's not a question.
But no, I have a question. My question was like around The Walking Dead. What did they do for you when you got killed off? I've heard that they do like, you know, like,
yeah, we had death dinners. There was that, I don't know, it was one of those hamburger joints. It wasn't very private.
Say, wow, that doesn't sound like a very fancy death.
It wasn't. The food was terrible too. No, I had a death dinner, it was fine. AFC, I love my death dinner, thank you very much. Next.
I just want to say I did cry for you.
You cried?
I cried, yes.
You a real cry?
Yes.
Oh, how long did you cry for?
For like 5 minutes or so.
Next question.
Dead to Guardians of the Galaxy, how did you like doing the whole sci-fi thing? I mean, you know, in space kind of thing. Different character.
Oh, yeah, that movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. I'm in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm blue. You're gonna like it. Wait till you see it. I can't say diddly squat. I liked it, it was cool. It was very good, and, you know, of course, all the actors were awesome, and, you know, and you become friends, and Dave Bautista is such an awesome gentleman. His biceps are wider than my thumbs. Unbelievable. Great shape.
Last one, here.
This is not the last one. I don't care. Stop it, mommy.
You have pictures to sign upstairs.
Give these people time and go up there and get in line. I want to see you all up there at my table in line, especially you with the hat and the beard, okay? I'm charging you double. Go ahead, son, go ahead. Okay, we're going to do a thing that I do at the end of all my Q&As, and sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't, but we make time anyway, and it's called Rooker versus Audience.
Hey, thanks for informing me.
Did you know that?
No,
yeah,
thanks.
Rooker versus Audience.
Get that memo.
Well, okay, it's like 10 questions, 12 questions, and they're like fast.
Fast?
Very fast. Okay, the rules are one question, ask your question right away, no other anything involved. No two-part questions, just one question. Ready? Everybody wants to play? Let's do it. You're up. Go, kid. No laughing.
Fast.
Come on, ask your question. Do it. You can do it. Ask your question. 3, 2, 1. Yes, honey?
How did Herschel lose his leg?
I cut it off. Next.
Out of all the Japanese car imports on the market, which one is your favorite?
None. Next.
What else can you tell us about your character in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Nothing. Next.
Do you know about the controversy between...
You're so cute. Next.
How does it feel to be a hallucination in season 2?
What?
How does it feel to be a hallucination in season 2 of The Walking Dead?
Next.
If you were to actually cut off your arm, what would you replace it with?
Next. Go ahead.
Can you pretend to lick Jason Lee's dude?
Next. Next.
Do it, please.
Next.
What's the most important lesson you've learned from the characters you play?
Nothing. Next.
When you were first in The Walking Dead, do you think it would be as popular as it is now?
No, none of us did. Next.
From the cast of The Walking Dead, who was your favorite?
I like the girls. Next.
Were you happy with their decision to kill you?
Hey! Oh, yes, I was.